Every workplace has one. A thick document filled with policies, procedures, and carefully written rules meant to guide how work gets done. The Employee Handbook. For years, it has been treated like the ultimate authority inside organizations, the official playbook for how people should behave, decide, and operate. But the workplace rebels of today understand something uncomfortable. A rulebook written for yesterday's workplace doesn't always make sense in today's reality. Because work has changed. Teams now move faster. Roles evolve quicker. And the challenges organizations face today rarely come with instructions already written in a handbook. Which means sometimes progress doesn't come from following the rules more closely. Sometimes it comes from questioning whether the rules still make sense at all. This is your resident office ninja reporting for duty. This is the Office Ninja Podcast. Let's be honest for a moment. Your employee handbook might be the most ignored book in the office. Second only to that dusty training manual no one ever finishes. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. Because if your handbook was written for the workplace of 2010, following it blindly in 2026 might actually be slowing people down. The truth is, many organizations treat the handbook like a rule book carved in stone. But the most effective workplaces understand something different. Policies should guide people, not trap them in outdated thinking. And today, we're unpacking why the employee handbook might need less blind obedience and a lot more thoughtful rewriting. The problem with static policies. Most employee handbooks were written years ago, then barely touched. Dress codes that don't fit hybrid work. Internet policies that pretend social media doesn't exist. Leave rules were designed before mental health became a workplace priority. And the result? A document that feels less like a guide and more like a museum artifact. Now let's see when ignoring the handbook makes sense. Here's the twist. Employees who bend outdated rules often do it to get the job done better. A handbook might ban remote work, but your best coder is delivering top results from home. The dress code says business formal, but your clients actually connect better with more approachable, casual look. The rule says no personal devices, yet your team's productivity depends on instant collaboration apps. Sometimes, ignoring the handbook isn't defiance, it's adaptation. The risks and reality. Now, ignoring policies outright can backfire. HR still has to ensure compliance with labor law, safety, and fairness. But here's the real issue. The bigger risk is when leaders refuse to update the handbook at all. Because then, employees either disengage or quietly rewrite the culture themselves. And guess what? The official culture almost always beats the written one. And here's our ninja way forward. For HR and leaders, your handbook should be a living document, updated regularly to reflect how people actually work. For employees, don't just ignore outdated rules, challenge them. Ask, does this still serve the company's goals or are we just keeping it because it's tradition? That's how handbooks evolve from being ignored to being respected. And here are key takeaways from this episode. First, outdated handbooks create friction, not clarity. Number 2, employees often bend rules to align with real-world productivity. 3, the true danger isn't rule breaking, it's leadership refusing to evolve. And lastly, the best cultures treat handbooks as guides, not relics. For our call to action, this week, Flip through your handbook. Yes, actually open it. Spot one rule that feels irrelevant to today's workplace. Then, instead of quietly ignoring it, ask, what if we updated this? Because real change starts with the brave questions. This has been the Office Ninja Podcast. Always remember to prioritize your inner peace. And since we just questioned the handbook, thank you for letting me rewrite a few pages with you today. Catch you in the next episode.